Welcome back, students. Today we'll be starting with Bellman-Ford, that is single source shortest path. When some or all the edges of the directed graph G may have a negative length, then to find the shortest path algorithm, we use this method because the previous methods are not giving correct results on such graphs. So Bellman-Ford algorithm works for finding single source shortest path. It works for negative edges, negative edge weights. In this algorithm, we use the term relaxing the edges. That means the process that is adopted for Bellman-Ford is by relaxing the edges. So what is this relaxing the edges? The process of relaxing the edge, one single edge, say u comma v, means testing whether we can get more shorter distance to this vertex v from u. And the relaxation step decreases the value of the shortest path estimated earlier. So previously if I have got u comma v as say some 10, and by relaxing the edge on the first iteration, if I am getting 9, then I will be considering it as 9. In the next iteration, if I am getting it as 6, then I will be considering it as 6, and so on. So if I am relaxing that particular edge, if I am able to update that edge with a smaller value, then I will be considering the relaxed edge, that means the updated edge, and we modify that vertex. So this is the procedure. Let me just show you the algorithm here. So first, initially what we will be doing is from I is equal to 1 to n. That means I will be finding the distance of that particular I, that is the distance of that particular vertex, by looking at the cost of that vertex v comma I. So from I to v, what is the cost, that will be updated in distance of I. Like this I will be doing it for all the vertices. Next, for k is equal to 2 to n minus 1, for all the edges, what we will be doing is, for each u such that u is not equal to v. That means from u to v, if I am considering the edge, that u should not belong to v. That is the way I am going to consider. U has at least one coming edge, and if that particular u has at least one incoming edge, what we will be doing is, we will be using this formulation. Distance of u is greater than distance of that particular vertex plus cost of that plus cost of reaching that vertex. Then I'll be updating the distance of u by the distance of that particular vertex plus cost of that particular edge, cost of that particular edge between the two vertices. This is the algorithm. So here I have shown you two graphs here, and if at all when Bellman-Ford doesn't work is in case it has a negative edge, in case it creates a negative value on moving through the cycle, then I'll be saying that Bellman-Ford doesn't work. Say here 3 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 3, it is creating a negative cycle, and this is 7 plus 7, 14, 14 minus 15 is minus 1. Whenever we traverse through a cycle, it creates a negative value. Then in this case, Bellman-Ford might not give the exact result. Okay, so let us start with one example here now. Okay, so in this example that is being given, I have 7 vertices. So number of vertices is 7. Now keep on relaxing all the edges. So how many edges are there? N minus 1 edges. Let me list out all the edges here for you. Okay, what are the edges? 1, 2, next 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 4, 6, and so on. So all the edges are listed here. Now we have to keep on relaxing how many times? N minus 1 times. That means n minus 1 iterations. So let me start with the first iteration. Here I'll write down the formula and keep it for you. Okay. Now let me start. Okay. So here let me start with vertex 1. This is my source. So from source to reach the source, the distance will be 0. The rest of all the vertices, I'll be considering it as infinity. All the other vertices 2, 5, 7, 6, everything is infinite. Okay, now, so in the first iteration, d of u. So let me consider this as u and this as v. Then d of u is 0 and c of u comma v is the cost of this edge is 6. U to v is 6. So 0, d of u is 0 plus c of u comma v is 6. 0 plus 6, is it less than the distance of vertex v? What is the distance of vertex v? As we have told initially, it is infinity. So since 6 is less than infinity, I will update my d of v as d of u plus cost of u comma v. That is 0 plus 6 is 6. So now I'll be updating this as 6. Now next, I have finished the h 1 comma 2. Next I'll be starting with 1 comma 3. So here 1 comma 3 is d of u is 0 and d of v will be infinity and c of u comma v will be 5. So 0 plus 5 will be less than infinite. So this will be updated as 5 and then 0 plus 5 will be less than infinity. So I'll be updating this as 5. Next 4 to 3. So here it is 4 to 3 is minus 2. Okay, 4 to 3 is minus 2. D of u is 5. 5 minus 2 will be 3. So I'll be updating this as 3. Next 3 to 2. From 3 d of u is 3 and distance is, cost is 3 to u is minus 2. 3 minus 2 will be minus 1. 3 minus 2 will be 1. So 1 is less than 6. So I'll be taking it as 1. Next I'll be taking the edge. 2 to 5. So 2 to 5 will be 2 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So 0 is less than infinite. So I'll be updating it. Next 5 to 7. 5 to 7 will be d of u is 0 plus 3, it will be 3. So 3 is less than 7. So I'll be taking this 3. What else I have left? 6 to 7. Here 4 to 6 I have left. Okay. 4 to 6 will be 5 minus 1, it will be 4. And 6 to 7 it will be 4 plus 3, 7. But this value is smaller than 7. So I am not updating it. So this will complete the first iteration. Next we will be moving on to iteration number 2. Okay. Again we should take all the edges. Once again we should repeat the same process. So now again from 1 to 2. So 0 plus 6 is 6. 6 is less than 1. So I am not updating this. 1 to 3. 1 is 0. 0 plus 5 is less than, is it less than 3? No. So I am not going to update. 1 to 4. So 5 is 0 plus 5 is 5. 5 is it less than 5? No. So it is the same value. So it remains the same. Next 4 to 3. 5 minus 2 is 3, which we have already done. So it is not going to change. Next 3 to 2 is 3 is 3 minus 2 is 1, which we have already done. Next 2 to 5. 2 to 5 is 2 is 1 minus 1 is 0. That also it is not updating. Similarly 5 to 7. 5 is 0, 0 plus 3 is 3. So it is not changing. And if you are taking 4 to 5, 4 to 6, that is 5 minus 1, it is 4. This also is not changing. So next I am going to take 6 to 7. 6 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7. So that also is not going to update. So by second iteration only we have changed. Suppose if you would have taken some other list of, this is the list of edges that I have covered. Suppose you would have covered the edges in a different style, maybe you would have taken, you would have got the changes even in the second iteration. Here there are no updates in the second iteration itself. So as soon as we don't get any updations, then up to 6, that is n minus 1. Once you don't get the updations, that means you are not going to get the updation in the next iterations. Up to 6, that is what will be considered for Bellman-Ford. So then we will stop the algorithm. So you can see here for vertex 1, the distance will be 0. For vertex 2, the value of the vertex will be 1. For 3, it will be 3, and for 4, it will be 5, and for 6, it will be, for 5 it is 0, and for 6 it is 4 according to me, but did I get 3 here? Let me check once again. 5 minus 1 is 4. No, so this will be 4. Okay. And 7 will be 3. 7 will be 3. Okay. So this is the way in which we will be looking into Digit-Truss algorithm, single source shortest path algorithm. Thank you.